Math and Physics Fun with Gus. Today we're going to be making histograms. It's going to be a really quick how to make a histogram, and then we're going to get into customization. So let's get right into the video. Please watch to the end if you really want to make those fine looking histograms. So we got import Matplotlib as PL. Then we have import NumPy as NP. These are my general imports. This will increase the plot clarity, make it very crisp, very beautiful. This will increase the text size once we get to X label, Y label. So first we have to generate some random data to make a histogram of. So this is going to be very quick because it's not really the point of the video. This will make a random normal distributed data set of sample size n with a mean of here, whatever value you put here, and a standard deviation of whatever value you put here. So let's do this. np.random.normal. Mean will have it be, let's have the mean be 5. Let's make it like a nice even number. Standard deviation, let it be 5. Let's have a sample size of n. And let's define n to be 100,000. So now let's say mean is equal to np.mean. So let's find the mean of the samples data we just took. And let's have standard deviation is equal to np.std of our sample data. And let's just have mean comma std print. So okay, so we get something near 10 for the mean, which is what we should see, and a standard deviation of near 5. So now let's make a histogram of this. So all you have to do really is pl.hist sample. As I said, I'll make something really quick. Okay, that's all you have to do. However, there's a ton of customization that we are allowed to do, and that's what I'm going to get into now. So let's make this histogram beautiful. Let's do pl.show, get rid of these numbers that we don't need. And what we'll do next is we'll make the histogram bigger. So we'll do pl.figure fig size is equal to, let's do 8,6. Bam, bigger histogram. I like to have a nice grid in the background. It really helps me keep track of where the histogram points are. Let's do pl.grid, and alpha will change the grid darkness in the background. So let's do 0.2. I like a very nice light grid. It's not so distracting. Now what we'll do is let's add some bins. So that bins equal np.arrange. Let's have our min value be the min value of our sample. And we want the max value of our sample. And let's have, so this is what this is going to do, is going to create an array of going from the smallest value to the biggest value in steps of 1. Bins right here. Run that. Okay, so now we have some bins. I want to change the color. I'm not a fan of this dark blue. My favorite color to do for my histograms is C9, which is a nice, I think this is turquoise. What I also like to do is edge color. This will make just outline each bin in a color that you define. I say that's black. But I think the black is too dark, so we can do line width. There we go. It's a float. So you see this, look at this nice plot we're getting now. It's really coming along. But what we want to do now is I want to show the mean value of our sample as well as the standard deviation. So what we're going to do is we're going to do pl.ax vline, and what you do is you can do that's it pretty much, right? And you get this nice line around the mean. But I want this to be red. So you have C equal, where this stands for red. Then I want to label it. Label is equal to, well, I want the label to be the mean. And then we have to do now, pl.legend, so it shows it. Okay, but I want to round this. I don't like how it's and we do 2, and I want to round 2 decimal places. I want to say mean is equal to this. Let's run that, and I have an error. I forgot the end point of my string. There we go. So we rounded to 2 decimal places, and we got our mean. Now what I want to do is I want to also represent the two standard deviations of our histogram. So what we can do is, again, we do PL dot AXV line mean minus STD color. Let's have our color. I want this to be black. And then I also want to have a line be dashed. So we just do like that. And we want to label this. It's equal to float. We want here to say a standard deviation is equal to STD. Again, I want the 2 decimal places, and then we run that. Having an error. Did not have an equal sign there. All right, now we see the standard deviation. What we can also do is let's copy this. I want it to be on the other side, so we can add. Same thing, but we don't need the label. The label is just to show the value of the standard deviation. There we go. Coming along, it looks really beautiful. We need some X and Y labels. So PL.X label. And we'll call it value of data. Then let's do PL.Y label, PL.Y label. And that will be occurrences. You guys see that? See that I don't know how to spell. So we have occurrences. And then we can do PL.title. Here we go. Now, as I said before, I played with some things up here. Let's make the text size bigger. So we'll run that. Then we'll go back here. That's actually very big. Maybe too big. So let's do 15. And go back here. There we go. So that is my introduction to making a histogram with a ton of really cool things you can do using Matplotlib. I do hope this video was useful to you guys. Please stay tuned for another video and like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much.